Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Out to short. Seager gets it to first, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Up next to the White Sox, the first baseman, Carter.
Base hit center field. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Now
go ahead run on base. Here's Nolan Arenado. Kicks and fires. Bouncer to Young. Tags the runner for 1. On to first, double play. So 2 down. Stefan Mendoza steps to the plate for the White Sox. And at second. Swings through for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And there's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 3 and the White Sox 1. So digging in, Abdul Carter, 1 for 3.
The batter, the first baseman, Abdul Carter.
And a big swing and a miss. The White Sox trailing by 3 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious. He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Leody Taveras. And here it comes. And he lays down a bunt. The tag, and he's out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there. That one's in there. 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's the strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here comes the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, he gets there on a slide. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
And now the first baseman, Abdul Carter. This guy with light tower power. And a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tied at 4. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the inning is over. So first and second with one man gone, Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Puts a bunt down. They tag him for the out as both runners move up on the sacrifice.
That right there was a productive at bat.
Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. And the White Sox down to the final strike. The White Sox down to their final strike. It's got it, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And that one sliced foul. DeGrom, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he can't make the play. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Popped up. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe. And they lead by 2.
That's all they needed. Just a simple base.
Now the first baseman, Abdul Carter.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
A little drop and drive on that.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Abdul Carter. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning. And up next for Chicago, Stefan Mendoza. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. The punch out there, and there's 1 away. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's going back. Back some more. That one hops against the fence. Arenado around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Here's Leody Taveras. And a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Carter over to second. Relay to first. Double play. Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Hand over at second. Robles on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they strand.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Come on, let's fly. Let's go.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. A little out front there as he swings through it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead. Safe at second, he legs out the double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Here's Nolan Arenado. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Carter, in his second season, only 20 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And that's outside. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now it's filled up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Goes down looking.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Abdul Carter. Just missed. Righty to the plate. Outside corner, there's a strike. And now 2-1. There's a strike at the knees. Next pitch off the plate. 3-2 now. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the White Sox DH, Colson Montgomery. Two on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
One down, runner at first. Abdul Carter steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's in there at the knees.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. just missed.
It's a good take.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that's the strikeout looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this. Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.